for all the things that social media can do and you can do with it, is there anything that any of you worry about you can't do, or is a problem with social media?
Well, I'll say, like, since I've become a journalist or a reporter at WBZ, I'm learning that I can't always put whatever like my personal experiences on Facebook. And at first it kind of disturbed me, you know, because I'm from a generation where we just want to share everything. And some things are not to be shared.
Can you give me an example?
Well, like political, my opinion of Obama or the election. If I want to report about that, is it professional for me to go blasting my opinion? Like I said, you want people to hear you, so sometimes you have to step back and not provide an opinion or a bias.
Any of the others of you learned some of those things and worry about social media?
Sometimes you have to be professional. Like she said, you have to be careful what you say because sometimes people interpret it in a different way, even though you don't mean it like that.
Can you give me an example?
Okay, let me think of something.
If you can't, not a problem.
But I'm trying to think. I mean, I'll pass.
Because you've done WGN. You've worked at WGN, right?
Yeah.
Anything there happen that you would say, I better be careful how I say this?
Okay, like sometimes when I get nervous, like I'll get like real pissed, you know, like I said, you have to be professional. You can't show it, like, so that was one of my things. And I remember, like, if you say your opinion and you get criticism, you have to take it as positive. You just can't be like, nah, whatever, and you gotta be like, okay. It should help you to make you do better for yourself, so that's one of my things.
Nana, you've done some work on the Occupy movement, right?
Yes.
And tell us about that. What are you doing in Occupy?
Well, we were asking people what they would do with $1 trillion because it was this program. We were talking about how the U.S. government spends every year like $1 trillion on this war that we're having in, correct me if I'm wrong, Iraq, right? So
Iraq, Afghanistan, yep.
So we're asking people what they would do with that money while we're spending it on this war. How could we use it to make our society as a whole better? How can we use it to make our schools better? Because we're the future, it's our path. We need to be able to know everything we can and be able to absorb as much knowledge as we can.
And were you surprised with the answers? Did you get good answers?
Yes, I got really good answers. How people were saying how they would want to help the Chicago Board of Education, try to get more textbooks, and how, just besides that, like, I agree with them when they say try to make our community safer.